thousands of years of living here, did human beings change or not? That's the question. That must be answered. For example, cavemen were human beings and we are human beings. Are we the same human beings? Or is that changed? This is where we need to ask ourselves the question. Because if we are the same human beings, then it's a different story. And if we have changed, then it's a whole different story. When we look at what has changed, we see that human beings haven't changed. It is means and ways of doing things that has changed. We are the same person that was living 5,000 years ago. When we say that Islam is an eternal religion, the reason it is eternal and not affected by time or circumstance is because Islam came for human beings. As long as you're a human being, then Islam applies to you and it is relevant even today. If Allah is perfect, it means that when He says something, it's going to be there forever. Why? Because what Allah has said is regarding human beings. It's regarding insan. Insan is the subject of Allah's revelation. What is the subject of the Quran? It's human beings. That's the subject. All the examples revolve around guiding human beings. So Islam is for human beings, and as long as you remain a human, it applies. But singular laws, particular laws that are made for a certain circumstance are not going to be applied to that circumstance. A new rule comes in place of that. But first of all, we need to understand that Islam is a complete religion, is a religion that has given instructions in detail about every aspect of human life. Rasulullah had said that I have mentioned everything to you that you need to know until the day of judgment. That is a process in ijtihad that a mujtahid uses, looking at the circumstances, the times that he lives in, the era that he lives in order to apply the principles of Islam and the rules of Islam that haven't changed. The rules are still the same. Islam is still the same. It's just because of circumstances. How do we apply this rule now to our circumstance? That is the determination that a mujtahid or an expert is going to make. That is a call that someone who is an expert, the mujtahid, the marja, the ayatollah, he is going to make that call. What time do we apply which thing? That is a call that he makes, not what we do. And the person who's doing that for singular rules is the mujtahid or the marja. And the one who does that for the general rules that apply to all Muslims as a whole is being done by the waliul amr or the waliul faqih. What is that? The leadership. He has the duty to determine the responsibility of Muslims nowadays according to the principles that do not change, rules that do not change.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.